kind of tired of rapping, man. Plus, I got so much more to offer. You got a minute?
Yeah.
Check this out. Smile, though your heart is aching. Smile, even though it's breaking. When there are clouds in the sky, you'll get by. Smile through the pain and sorrow. What? Y'all gonna make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gonna make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gonna make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gonna make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. Oh.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to What the Hell Happened to Them. This season we are making Whoopi, that's right, Whoopi Goldberg, the cameo years, Hangin 10, where we look at her top 10 films of her cameo appearances. How little can we find Whoopi Goldberg in these movies? I am your host, Patrick Skeyhill, and joining me on the line is a man who wants to be cooged, Joe Vekeman.
I'm cooged. What does that mean?
One of the ladies was like, I hear all these people looking for cougars.
Oh, the cougar thing.
I can't find anyone who wants to be cooged. On the audio board, this is Lev Van Rensselaer reminding me to remind you that you can email the cast at whathappenedtothemcast@gmail.com. And the sponsor this week is K-pop Semen Hunters, which Lev assures me is not what you think it is. And it is... Are you a busy Korean working woman who's tired of trying to do things the old-fashioned way? Well, come on down to the sperm bank K-pop Semen Hunters and get exactly what you're looking for. All right, well, I definitely didn't see that one coming.
Disgusting. How dare you accept that as a sponsor? Where are your morals?
Why? There's nothing wrong if a woman wants to be a mother but doesn't want to, like, get saddled down with some man slowing her career down or whatever. She just goes to the sperm bank. That seems fine to me.
Sure, it's just that we're talking about a child's property and you're bringing semen into the mix.
Listen, however the producers want to do their branding, marketing, licensing rights stuff is their business. I'm not involved in that at all.
Until you gather them as a sponsor for us.
You got to bring it up with Lev.
This does not look good for Homestar Ronald.
Gonna take the money.
Just take the money. That's, everybody wins in the ecosystem. And you know what? I bet there's way more creepy adults into K-pop Demon Hunter than kids these days.
Unfortunately, I don't think you're wrong.
All right. What movie is this questionable brand sponsoring?
We watched Chris Rock, written, directed, and starring in Top 5 from 2014.
Yes, and what happens in this African-American Sullivan's Travels?
Well, I already watched the white boy Sullivan's Travels.
Yes.
I watched Gulliver's Travels this year with Jack Black.
Okay, so the
the white boy one.
So Gulliver's Travels is the white version of Sullivan's Travels.
It's really white.
Of course it was right. The book was written by some English dude in the 1700s.
Yeah, but I'm saying Jack Black brings the white boy energy.
He certainly is a white boy.
He's in his cargo shorts.
Just wear pants, man.
He's got his shirt that only fits right up to his belly.
Oh, he's showing the goods. He's in Nacho Libre mode.
You asked me what happens in Top 5? I'll tell you. A comedian tries to make it as a serious actor when his reality television star fiance talks him into broadcasting their wedding on her television show. It just sounds like a bad idea. Why would you do that? Publicity stunt, I know.
He's got to get people to watch his Oscar baity movie.
It looks terrible. It literally looks like that Will Smith movie that came out a couple years ago.
Tell the truth.
No, it's not the one I'm talking about. It's so weird because it's the one that came out after he already had won the Oscar, but he's like a slave that's trying to escape, which is almost like the sense of this movie.
I don't know this movie at all.
Because it was an Apple original.
Oh, okay. Well, that's why. Mystery solved.
Goes there to die on the service because no one watches Apple movies unless they put them in the theater, like F1.
Yeah, it's weird how many successful films Apple has put into the theater, and yet they still think never to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
How much did that Guy Ritchie movie with the cat make? Because that came out.
Argyle.
Thank you. I was going to actually have a hard time thinking of that title.
I just, for whatever reason, they showed that trailer in front of every movie. It didn't matter what movie you went to see. It didn't matter what genre it was. It was always there. I hate that trailer.
That was a terrible movie, as someone who watched it.
It was stupid.
It's also 2 hours and 20 minutes.
One excellent reason to not watch it, but you did it anyway.
The budget was $200 to $250 million.
That cat special effects expensive.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. But they put it in the theater, so I'll tell you, it didn't make zero. It actually made $96 million. Wow.
They're like, we only want Kingsman movies from you, dude.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, it's kind of a Kingsman movie. It's supposed to be like a side sequel or something. Yeah, I swear to God.
That's what they should have been like, from the world of Kingsman, like they do with the John Wick stuff. From the world of Kingsman. Argyle.
This guy has made...
I'm not talking about the Argyle guy anymore. Can we talk about the actual movie? I'm not talking about Obsession. I'm not talking about Argyle. I want to talk about Top 5.
Let's talk about Top 5.
I am noticing the trend that Whoopi's cameo movies are basically all in movies that their gimmick is a shit ton of cameos.
That's true.
Right? Like that's, I don't know.
Even in The Little Rascals, we got Trump.
Rocky and Bullwinkle, The Second House Party.
Loaded Weapon.
Loaded Weapon, definitely. This movie is just Chris Rock getting all his friends together. He's doing the Adam Sandler thing. He's like, how do I get all my friends in this movie?
Speaking of which...
I know.
Adam Sandler and Whoopi Goldberg share the screen together.
What a treat.
And it just felt so wonderful. Full circle here.
So we knew Adam Sandler was in this movie because we had debated, dear listeners, covering it when it was coming out for our podcast. We ultimately decided not to because we learned that he was barely in it. But that was all I remembered. He was barely in it. And then as... early in the film, the reality TV star fiance of Chris Rock is like reorganizing the wedding layout, and Adam Sandler's cardboard cutout gets moved around. And I think, is that all we're getting of Adam Sandler? Does that count as an IMDb credit, his likeness?
I think he actually has to be like say something.
Yeah.
If it's like his cardboard thing would have to say something.
I don't know, but I just spent a good chunk of the movie being like, that might be all I see of Adam Sandler, this film.
No, it's like the last 20 minutes.
I am lowering my expectations. Well, yeah, it does take a while to get to him, and it
does.
Obviously, on that same note, it takes a while to get to Whoopi, and I'm desperately like, did I miss her? Did she hide somewhere? Is this like what Joe was feeling when we watched the St. Valentine's Day Massacre and he couldn't find Jack anywhere? Like,
that was embarrassing.
I mean, the guy only has one line and he's poorly lit and it doesn't even sound like him because he's doing a weird hoarse voice. You gotta watch out for the garlic. I wouldn't have guessed that was Jack either if I weren't like peering the screen looking for him.
You said that movie was poorly lit. Do you think this movie was poorly lit?
No, I don't know. Maybe it's your new TV.
Watched it on my phone.
Okay, maybe it's your phone, Joe.
No, I had the brightness all the way up. It was bad.
Okay, I don't know. I don't remember thinking that at all watching the film.
Well, I looked at the cinematographer, Manuel Alberto Claro.
Alberto?
Well,
Not that Alberto?
Not that Alberto. And I was just like, what has he done? And I haven't recognized any of these movies until I got to his movies where he worked with Lars von Trier.
It's an interesting... I wonder why Chris Rock...
He literally got Lars von Trier, cinematographer, for coming off of Nymphomaniac and was like, hey, your next movie's going to be top 5.
I mean, Chris Rock produced the thing, too, so, like, what was his goal?
Don't know. This guy really has... It looks like he mostly works with foreign directors on minimal budgets, and then he works with Lars von Trier twice, and then top 5, and then he works 2 more times, and one of them is Lars von Trier, and then he hasn't worked since 2018.
Has Lars von Trier worked since 2018?
No.
Well, I'm seeing a pattern here.
I mean, he worked pretty steadily in the 2000s. And then as soon as he starts working with Lars von Trier, he's like, it's over. I'm done.
Well, audience, if you want to weigh in on the cinematography of the film Top 5, you can email the cast at whathappenedtothem@gmail.com. Joe says it's terrible and poorly lit. I say it's just average. Not bad, but not good. It just is there.
Well, and I learned about this later in life.
Yeah.
There is a different way that you can light Black and African American people because you need there's the shadows and everything. It's different. And I just thought this movie was very shadowy and I hard to see.
It's not the shadows that are the problem. It's the way light reflects off of them, off of their obviously darker skin, because it absorbs more light. That's what it's designed to do. Mm-hmm. But I didn't feel like I wasn't seeing anyone's face emoting clearly. But then again, I think there's a difference that you were watching it on your 7-inch screen and I was watching it on my 80-something inch screen, and perhaps that could be affected. I'm just saying there's a clear difference in our viewing experience of the movie, and perhaps the tiny screen isn't giving you the full amount of definition and clarity you are looking for.
Okay. Well, I did brighten up my screen. It was having a hard time seeing.
Okay.
It was fine when it was not outside at night.
Okay. So Chris Rock is at a bachelor party, and there's Whoopi and Sandler and Jerry Seinfeld all at his table.
Yes. What a weird crew.
Do any of those people still do stand-up?
Sandler.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
He did a Netflix special 2 years ago.
We covered that, yeah.
It was
Chris
good.
Rock, I imagine, still must do stand-up. That seems to be the bulk of his income, I would guess.
Especially after the savage takedown that Will Smith did with him on the Oscar night. He's been running that material back now. He's like, I would have hit him back. Sure.
Seinfeld probably doesn't have to do stand-up, but do you think he still does?
I don't know. I know he made that Frosted movie, and that's kind of all
That Frosted movie was weird. It was a weird...
Yeah.
It was a very weird type of humor.
And before that, he was doing comedians in cars drinking coffee. Remember that? Which is kind of like an interview show.
It basically is, and it made sense for him to do. He kind of just hang out with people he's interested in meeting and chatting with them, and it's very low production. It doesn't take a lot of creative juices from him. It's a very lazy man show. What is weird is that he really, really wanted to make frosting. He just was so moved by the story of the Pop-Tart that then he completely absurdified.
I think he just really likes Pop-Tarts.
In the process.
Yeah.
Odd movie.
Did you see it?
I did see it. I like Pop-Tarts, so I was like, what's going on here? The Pop-Tart kid, they used to call me back in my younger years.
I'm going to say something a little controversial.
Uh-oh. Go for it.
I believe this is one of the best Kevin Hart things we've witnessed.
Yeah, Kevin Hart was good in this. I think
enjoyed it.
All the celebrity guest stars did some good. Whoopi Goldberg legitimately, again, for the second week in a row, playing herself.
Yes.
Talking about how much she hates weddings and marriage. That's all bullshit.
Yeah, we know this. She's just speaking from the heart.
Yeah, she was not an iota of lies was there. And maybe that's why Chris Rock wanted her in there for that scene. He's like, just fucking go at it against weddings. I know you hate it.
Why would I want anyone else in my house?
Yeah, Sandler felt like he was doing a bit of a shtick, and
yeah, that doesn't sound like him at all, Mr. Family Man.
And Jerry Seinfeld thought one of the lap dancers hit a wallet in their hoo-ha.
It's not bad.
Kevin Hart in his one scene I thought was reasonable, especially when everybody was all excited about Ben Stiller showing up.
And this is like kind of peak Kevin Hart times too.
Yeah, that mid 2010s when he was like in 5 movies a year for a while. Cedric the Entertainer of First Reform fame.
Yeah.
Joining us here for a fair bit, an extended cameo we could call it.
I thought he was fun. He comes into the hotel and he's just kind of takes over the whole scene for a minute.
Yeah, Chris Rock is just on the journey. He's like, yeah, Cedric, you know what? Do whatever and I will react to you.
I'll go along with this.
I think the best cameo by far was DMX in the prison.
Oh, yes.
Chris Rock wants to make a series of movies, and eventually he returns to stand-up. But where does he get the idea from? Well, he meets DMX in the prison, and DMX is like, I understand how you feel, man. You don't want to be put in a box by the industry. I don't either. I'm sick of rapping. And then he starts singing like impassioned power ballads, and it's terrible. He does not have the voice for it.
The people in the cell are like, shut up!
The funniest, though, was when he threw in one of his, what? In the middle of it. Like, but the whole movie was worth it just for this little DMX cameo that I did not see coming.
I'll round up my top 5 cameos of this movie by saying I enjoyed Tracy Morgan.
Oh, that's right. We got Tracy Morgan, Sherry Shepard, the woman from SNL that was also in the Coming to America 2.
Leslie Jones.
Leslie Jones, there it is. Yeah, that was that, and another guy in there, Jay Farrow.
Jay Farrow, yeah.
Yeah, that was a cameo stacked scene.
There was one cameo that it was definitely because it was in the 2010s. These guys were everywhere. You couldn't get rid of them. I watched the show for a little bit. Do you know what I'm talking about? It's the Workaholics guy.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
Can't go watch a comedy in the 2010s without running into one of the Workaholics guys. Just they're everywhere.
He's in the Mindy Project for a little bit. He was in that bad Godzilla TV show they made.
That's crazy. Oh my God! Doesn't he play young John Goodman?
He plays young John Goodman, and it's unrecognizable. And not even that their body types are different. The characters between the two properties don't at all feel like they sync up somewhere in a timeline. It was definitely a retroactive thing they came up. It was
John Goodman doesn't have a son. Didn't they get Wyatt Russell to play Kurt Russell?
Yes. You have more leeway there, though, because we haven't seen either one of them in a movie before, so fine. But I don't know.
Yeah.
That's not who... There's no way that guy became John Goodman's character. I just don't believe it.
Who would you cast as young John Goodman?
Drew Carey.
How much younger is he?
Yeah, okay, he's not young John Goodman, but he's younger John Goodman.
He's like he's like brother John Goodman. My long lost brother, Drew Carey.
Yeah. You know what? Those shows could have intersected.
Yeah, sure, easily.
They're both shows about lower class people just trying to catch a break.
From the Midwest?
From the Midwest. He's in Ohio. I don't know where Roseanne lives.
Chicago!
Oh, it could have happened. I know what? You throw in Married with Children, too.
Where are they from?
They're in Chicago.
Oh, what? I didn't know that.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
fun.
Come on, just imagine that crossover. That would have been a great 1996.
Just the two dopey dads and Drew with his schlacker stick. Good stuff.
Okay, we've talked about our cameos, all good additions. Chris Rock's acting, very fragile in this movie.
Yeah.
A lot of cracks in it.
We
forgot about J.B. Smoove. Speaking of Jerry Seinfeld, J.B. Smoove of Curb Your Enthusiasm fame.
Yeah.
With Larry David. But yes.
Whenever we get Chris Rock in an Adam Sandler movie, which is, I think, the only time we've ever covered him before, right? Was he in Eddie?
He was in 3 Eddie films in very minor roles.
Yeah, very minor.
Basically one-scene roles.
I think the most Chris Rock we get, because I know he's in the Grown-Ups movies, but he's sort of smaller roles in that. Which is that? The Weekend?
The Week Of.
The Week Of.
Yeah. So with Chris Rock in a Sandler film, in Grown Ups, he just gets to be himself, so it's like not a big problem. And there's most other movies, he's playing some kind of cartoony side person. Mm-hmm. The Week Of is the movie that asks him to be more earnest than all those other films. I thought he was fine there. I don't remember anything standing out per se.
Yeah, me
this
neither.
movie, I was just noticing, like, when he was trying to find some depth, when he was trying to, like, push the range out further than I've normally seen him do, he had a hard time for it. And maybe if he weren't directing himself, another outside set of eyes could have helped him get there. I'm not saying he can. It just is harder to see it if you're less experienced in those moments and in directing to try to do both at the same time.
Yeah, I thought it was a little weak.
Yeah. Some weak sauce.
Yeah. Played a tiff, like Obsession. Played a tiff, and then it got
They're just like, well, we got all these celebrities in here. Just throw it in tiff.
It got a... I didn't see that on the music side of this. They had Ludwig Göransson, three-time Academy Award winner now for the music. I didn't really notice the music in this.
I like that they spend all movie talking about like the top 5 actors, and they want to get some old German dude to be the score.
Well, they also got Questlove to do it too.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Also, Ludwig Göransson isn't an old guy. He's 41.
He's 41 now?
Yeah.
He's already got 3 Academy Awards.
3 Oscars.
What are they, like, just like the same 6 score guys, and they all get the awards? They pass them back and forth every year?
Yeah, it's him.
Hans
Zimmer.
Michael Giacchino.
Yep, Giacchino, yeah. And John Williams. That's it. That's all we have.
Does John Williams still do things that aren't Spielberg things anymore?
Oh, you had to say not Spielberg things. I was going to say he just had a Spielberg thing.
No, that's why I had to couch it, because I'm like, he must have just done that movies.
95 years old, still cranking them out.
Holy crap.
95.
Well, speaking of old, do you want to know how this movie's old, Joe?
Tell me.
Well, we have a black president. America has a black president. That's how you know this movie's old.
Don't they make another comment about how they're gonna the Rosario Dawson's like, oh yeah, we're gonna before we have the next president we're gonna have is gonna be a woman president, and I'm like, oh you no, you have no idea what's gonna come.
Bill Cosby gets complimented. Chris Rock has something very nice to say about Bill Cosby.
In 2014?
Yeah.
I'm a psycho.
I think that's right before the bomb hit.
I'm gonna look it up. You go on. How else?
Tyler Perry's movies are selling out. When's the last time a Medea movie came out?
Right around that time, I think.
Yes.
He's on Netflix now, I believe.
Well, that's why no one's heard of his films. All the kids are playing Angry Birds. Do your kids like Angry Birds, Joe?
My kids don't know what Angry Birds are.
That means they haven't gotten into Fortnite yet.
My kids were born after this movie came out. Bill Cosby is 88 years old. Wow. Legal issues. Wow. It started it says 1965 to 1996 allegations. It's a lot of allegation years. Later allegations and investigations. He had 4 years off, 2000 to 2006, to come back with more allegations. Jesus. Oh, you know what? Didn't they make a joke? When did I see this joke? The Hannibal Buress thing? So he was the one that addressed the Cosby legacy in October 2014. So this movie was not even out into theaters yet. It had just premiered at the film festival, and then I know it's like a small Cosby.
It is, but like it feels like they probably filmed it before some crap went down, but it feels like an easy line that could have been cut.
Easily, because this is all like happening immediately after.
Maybe it was still in the phase where we're like, but we don't know. It's just allegations.
It's still going?
The legal system is not efficient.
No.
In its defense, it's not designed to be. It would be nice since it's a constitutional amendment, but that's not really its function. But we're not going to go on to that soapbox. Do enough soapboxing in the pre-show you can listen to at the end. We're here to talk about top 5. Joe, what's your top 5 top 5s? What's your top 5 list of top 5 things? Top 5 top 5s, go.
I guess I like to think about top 5 movies.
Yeah.
Top 5 actors. Top 5 comedians.
Noticing a trend here.
Top 5 musical artists. And top 5
kids. Your top 5 kids.
I've got 2.
Right, well, you're working up towards it.
I'm all done.
You're a young man.
Yeah, okay. Don't feel like it.
Well, wait till you have 5 kids.
I'll say top 5 spicy foods.
Ooh, all right. Nicely done.
Switch it up a little bit. You got a top 5 top 5?
My top 5 top 5s, I would definitely say my top 5 Godzilla movies. You gotta definitely rank those.
Yeah.
Top 5 books, always fun to do.
Oh, definitely.
Top 5 flavors of seltzer. I'm a big seltzer drinker over here.
Oh, yes.
Helps me stay off the soda, so I think about that a lot. Top 5 reasons to hate Hollywood. They give me lots of reasons, and I like to organize them, sort them out. And then I would say, I like top 5 films of a year, of a given year. I like to muse about that. Those are my top 5 top 5s. This top 5 thing, is this like something that was going on in the 2010s? Like they were specifically all doing rappers, and you could tell Rosario Dawson's age because of the people she picked.
Yeah.
But it's like, you're a lot younger than everybody else in this movie. That's interesting.
She's still a little older than us.
Yes, I know. But I was definitely like, yep, I remember all those references in the car in 1995.
Oh, she's a lot older than us. She's 11 years older.
She's hip. It felt like they said, what's your top 5? And everybody knew we're talking about rappers.
No, I don't know. I've never thought of it just as singular like that. But
yeah.
And I like lists, so I make lists.
You love listing things. You love those. What do they call them? Listicles. You love those.
Yeah, my top 5 directors.
Top 5s. All right. Yeah. If you want to email the cast with your top 5s, email us at whatthehellhappenedtothem@gmail.com.
We would love to read those top 5s.
What else you got on this movie? It's pretty standard type of thing.
Yeah, it was fine. Thought it was passable. Definitely not my favorite Whoopi cameo, but I'll tell you, budget was $12 million, made 26.
A decent outing for Chris Rock. Didn't seem like he ever parlayed it into anything else. He just had this one story he wanted to tell, and that was enough for him. Maybe he was like, directing sucks. I'm not doing that again.
Who allowed this to be his Wikipedia picture?
It needs to be that overhead shot of him being slapped by Will Smith. That's what it needs to be.
This one looks like they caught him in the middle of him saying something, and they're like, that's it. Since 2014. Yeah. It's been his picture since 2014. That's miserable. Let's see. What is Chris Rock up to?
It's sort of like Chris Rock fan fiction to a degree.
Sort of, yeah.
Where he's like the world's biggest comedian star. Like he thinks he's Kevin Hart in 2014.
Wait, he was in the... Wow, he was in the Coleman Domingo Rustin movie?
Yep, he was.
He's second billed. What?
He's second billed, but he wasn't a huge part in it.
Okay.
I think he just was like the other notable name.
Oh, yeah, he tried to get the Saw franchise back on track.
Oh, that's right. Spiral from the Book of Saw.
Yes.
See, Argyle could have done that. Argyle from the Book of Kingsman.
Wait, he's in Dolomite? I didn't remember that.
He was, but also very, very briefly.
Yeah, I mean, that's it with... I mean, he's kind of a Netflix guy, because I'm looking at this. After top 5,
he's... The Sandler crew got umbrellaed in there, because Kevin James is too.
The first one he does is A Very Murray Christmas, which is Sofia Coppola's...
Oh, that weird special thing?
Yeah. Which was mid.
Well... When I think tribute to 70s variety programs, I think Sofia Coppola.
Could have done anything with that. It's a nothing. Then it's Sandy Wexler, the week of. Nobody's Fool, which is another movie we've covered.
With Whoopi.
I mean, when are we watching The Witches? Because that's the only one we're kind of missing.
Who's in that that's famous?
We're going to do a Stanley Tucci or Octavia Spencer, Anne Hathaway.
Maybe an Anne Hathaway.
That'd be fun. Never against that.
Yeah, but then we have to watch Ella McKay.
That's not Anne Hathaway.
It's not?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
It looks just like her.
No, that's... God, it's... So, the actress's name is very similar to Ella McKay. It's... Oh my... I don't remember.
Let me ask Professor Google.
Ella McKay... And that was Emma Mackey. Emma Mackey plays Ella McKay. That was
not to be confused with Anthony Mackie.
Yeah, of course. They're no relation. Albert Brooks was in that too. That movie was bad.
I bet it was.
Really just who? Yeah. I get it. He has the blank check from The Simpsons, but James L. Brooks revoked. Should have taken it back after Spanglish.
And really, what's the last thing James L. Brooks has done with The Simpsons? 1992? All right, what are your last looks on top 5?
Like I said, not one of my favorite Whoopi cameos, but it's always nice to see her.
It's not in your top 5 of Whoopi cameos?
It's definitely not in my top 5.
Okay.
We all know what number 1 is.
Yeah, we know you love your Loaded Weapon.
It's good, Loaded Weapon 1.
I'm not willing to make my top 5 list because we still got 2 more to do after this.
Of course.
I don't want to get ahead of myself.
We might like that Agamemnon one, whatever that one's called.
Atrabilious, Joe.
Atrabilious. How do you have that off the top of your head? What a psycho.
I'm impressed you got Agamemnon. That's a good pull. I guess you've been watching some Odyssey trailers, maybe. Does he show up in that?
Oh, you know what?
Does he get name dropped?
I don't think so. Maybe. I don't know. I will tell you, I don't care what you say, that fucking trailer rips. It looks so good.
Incorrect.
My 10-year-old is all on board for it. She's like, I love history.
She's gonna be so bored.
She's like, I love history. And I'm like, it's not history. Yeah. But she's like, well, it looks old. And I'm like, yeah. Yeah, so not my top five for Whoopi. But yeah, we still got 2 more. Let's keep on rolling. We got for last looks.
My last looks wise, will we do this movie? Apparently, her and Chris Rock have some sort of a relationship, kinship happening off screen, and they're old pals. Maybe, I don't know how much stand-up Whoopi was doing in the last 20 years, but
yeah,
they just might have crossed paths often. Maybe Chris Rock's a Star Trek fan. He was like, hey, Guinan, huge fan.
So you know what? I didn't even think of that.
we don't know. He never talks about it, but maybe. And, it's easy for Whoopi, right? One day, she hangs out with Sandler. She hangs out with Jerry Seinfeld.
In a club.
Actually, an impressive gathering Chris Rock kind of had assembled around him.
Of course.
Right? Those are like some heavyweights there. You got 2 stand-up legends and Academy Award winner right next to you for just one scene, telling you about marriage advice.
You know, it could have been 2 Academy Award winners, but we just don't like to play ball in Hollywood now.
And Whoopi also looks like she's trying not to laugh in some takes as well, some shots they have of her. So they all were just having a good time. And Whoopi, as maybe you've noticed, audience, Whoopi cameos are getting further and further spread out. So, maybe the phone's not ringing as much for Whoopi anymore. And
oh, no.
She's got to be on The View by now, right?
Absolutely. It's 2007. She's on The View.
Whoopi's in a different part of her career now. Though you probably wouldn't notice. She was taking anything that came her way anyway. I guess the difference is she's just taking a lot less because it's not being given.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She takes it when she gets it.
Takes it when she gets it. All right. I'd like to thank Lev Van Rensselaer for those audio boards and keeping the sound so slippery smooth. I'd like to thank Joe Vekeman for stopping by.
Thank you.
Okay, and you know what? It looks like the sponsors have heard our complaints.
Oh, that's nice.
They've changed their name. They are now K-pop Lemon Hunters.
Oh.
K-pop Lemon Hunters. Got a tough drug screening at work in need for some urine samples? Then get your clean samples available at K-pop Lemon Hunters.
I think that's actually nastier. At least the last one wasn't hiding it.
Well, the last one too, it's not nasty. It's like it's a thing people need. It's a very common medical, it's tough to conceive children because all our cell phones are irradiating our genitals. It just happens.
I mean, I'm proof that that's just a fucking lie.
All right. Wait. Did I thank you already, Joe? Because I'm not thanking you now. You're giving me attitude. No thanks for Joe this week.
I'm not giving you attitude. I love you.
I wish Joe didn't stop by this week. No thanks for Joe.
How rude.
All right, fine. I'll give you some thanks. Thanks for stopping by, Joe Vekeman.
Oh, thank you for having me again.
And I'm your host, Roger Scale. You can find my features, documentary, short films, video essays, animations, behind-the-scenes footage, and so much more at QuixoticUnited.com and social media, presumably with a similar sounding name. Thank you all for listening. Joe, say goodnight.
Good night.
Lose my mind up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool up in here. Ooh.
I would rank this number 3 in the worst things that could happen on our top 5 worst things that could happen.
Yeah, you got a...
Well, I would say number 1 is that we both have
AIDS.
No voices, so we can't communicate.
Oh, yeah. But you know what? We could do the first ever sign language podcast.
That would go over so well.
We would be trendsetters.
Definitely, in the sense
Breaking down glass ceilings, Joe.
trend setting to the sounds of no one.
We would be trend spotting. Is that a term? Sounds like it should be.
It could be
That's the sequel to Train Spotting.
trend spotting.
Yeah, trend spotting.
So trendy.
Yes.
That's the
That's the tagline.
tagline, or the catchphrase.
I'm glad those marketing people took forever to come up with that one.
So trendy.
So trendy. In theaters, 2027.
Wow, they turned that one around. They had 6 months.
Yeah, but there's so much 2027 beyond January, Joe. You got a whole year of 2027.
That's true. We never said it wasn't coming out December 31st,
Yeah.
2027. I want to get your opinion on this art director from Obsession coming out and complaining that she wasn't paid a substantial amount compared to the overall gross of this movie so far. She thinks she should be paid more. And I'm not saying she shouldn't.
Yeah.
I'm just saying there's better ways to do this instead of doing an Instagram post about wah, I didn't get what I worked so hard and I'm not getting any money.
The sad news is most production designers, particularly at that level, don't have like percentage points on their deal.
Of course not.
Obviously, it'd be nice if the producers were like, "Hey, everybody worked really hard to get us here. Let's give it back. You guys all worked at scale. Here you go." But producers probably won't. They'll probably just be like, it'll be easier for you to get work now.
Well, she's been blacklisted probably because she complained about it. But she listed her salary. She made $300 a day, and like I think over that time she made almost $6,000 for like a month of work.
It might encourage a lot more of these department heads in these indie films to also ask for percentage points in the future, but Obsession is a rare story.
It's a once-in-a-lifetime thing.
A lot of indie films
isn't gonna happen again.
Do these types of crazy success, and I don't know. I think, how old is this production designer?
I have no idea. Early 20s, mid 20s.
That's my theory too. It's just there's a level of like, again, participation points are always nice, but like you signed your contract, that's the amount you agreed did it for. It's great that the movie did well. It's unfortunate you don't get anything off that back end.
Curry Barker put it in an interview because he responded to it, and he responded in the best way I could see it. He said that they should take the opportunities that are given to them now and use that as their leverage. It's like saying, hey, I worked on like one of the most profitable indie movies now.
Yes.
And just like, that's how you get booked. That's how you make more money.
That would be the smarter way to do it, but I'm not surprised someone in their 20s has gone about this other, brasher way.
Yeah, they were saying the whole time that they were going to like break to the union, that they were like being asked to do all this extra stuff and work all these crazy hours because there wasn't a union thing.
Yeah, but I don't know if it needed to be a union. Like, I don't know what the union can do if it's not a union shoot.
Exactly.
So
very strange.
It's not that strange. I don't know. I'm surprised more of this hasn't happened, though I guess I'm pleasantly surprised that it hasn't.
I know it's a different situation.
Yeah.
But like when you asked me to work on your movies, I never expected to receive anything except for just like learning and having a good time.
Well, we didn't have you on Real Love, but a lot of those smaller things we did were actually gateway. They were kind of like his Chair movie. Mm-hmm. They're really just things they were never going to make money. They were meant to open up other opportunities. The last one you helped me on was really a proof of concept for something else. And theoretically, you do those for little or no money to then get on the feature version of the project.
I just feel like it's independent stuff, so you got to roll with the punches. You know what you're signing up for. That's what my whole thing is.
Yes, exactly, right. That's why you took... There's a world where you could say, all right, I'll work for nothing. Like, it's sort of like starting a business. I'll work for nothing, or I'll work for less than scale if I do get back-end points.
Yeah, it just... I don't know.
But maybe that is how a lot of the department heads go at it now, and I think it'd be reasonable. If indie film is going to continue to be this grassroots thing where everybody's sort of dedicating time more than they are earning money for their time, I think it's reasonable that they do get something.
I think that, and I think another person who had like another YouTuber that had like a similar success, but not as like a crazy success. They were able to take the money that they made and then go back and help pay off their production department, like with an extra bonus. Like, yeah, just give a nice little bonus.
Yep, that would be that.
Simple way to fix all this.
Ideally, yes, that's coming down from the top. The Blair Witch Project, the comparable film, had similar issues, but everybody just kind of like took it in stride and did. It would have been nice if the producers had gone back, but they never did, and the actors sort of struggled a bit after that.
We're getting another Blair Witch, right? so excited.
I always go and see them, and it's like The Hobbit. Like, you don't understand why the original was successful, which feels crazy to me, because it's so obvious why it was successful.
Especially with that Hobbit comparison, where the guy that made the original Lord of the Rings is making the Hobbits too.
That's what was so odd. It was like you knew how to make fight scenes. Where did all that go? Like, why?
You knew how to do this with so much less digital.
Yeah, like what? All right, you want a bunch of little goblins fighting? Fine. But
Sure.
What happened to cause and effect? Where did that go? It's just like melee, silly nonsense that is meant to like look good but not be emotionally meaningful.
I've never rewatched a Hobbit. Never had the urge to.
I mean, Blair Witch 2, I think, was legitimately just they had a script lying around, and they were like, Blair Witch made a lot of money. Let's just throw that name onto it, and here we go.
Well, they also gave that movie to a documentary filmmaker. Like an actual documentary filmmaker.
And then the documentary filmmaker said, I'm not going to make it at all like a documentary. We're going to shoot it like a straight movie.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, oh, this is my chance to get out of this.
And somehow they were like, okay. Nobody was like, we brought you on specifically so you would do the documentary thing.
Yeah. No.
But also, like, the script isn't written to be doing that. So why did you bring on a documentary filmmaker?
So weird.
The script is not meant to be found footage. It's not in there at all. There was no, I don't know.
It's a Cloverfield issue.
But I'll watch it and it will be bad. I heard it was like a remake. It wasn't even like a sequel or whatever.
For the
This Blair Witch? Yeah, this new one.
I'll look more into that. I don't want to give off bad information.
Yeah, I don't know. Actually, I got an okay found footage earlier in the year. So it can be done still. If they're riding the Blair Witch coattails, probably the studio isn't interested in making a good movie. That's my guess.
Well, that's what they did with the Adam Wingard Blair Witch. It was not even a Blair Witch thing.
They're kind of what? Wait, we're talking about the 2015 or whatever one?
Yeah, it was called The Woods, and then they went back and shot Blair Witch stuff to add to it.
For the ending. Okay.
Yeah.
There was kind of like a sudden shift towards the end, and I was like, what?
It's very strange. I like that filmmaker, but now all he does is make Godzilla movies.
Oh, no. They're not even good either.
Well, he's already made like a couple, so...
Yeah, the Blair Witch, that was another movie when I left. I was like, you guys don't even know why the first one was good. Well, how embarrassing. How embarrassing for you. Now that we get off our soapboxes about industry, decorum.
I just was wondering how you felt about it. It seems like you feel kind of similar to me.
It's like, it sucks, but it's just...
Yeah, exactly.
You signed your... Right? You took the short...
You signed a contract for what you were going to be making. And some
know.
people don't make any money. And so I feel like if you're making $6,000 for the month, hey, that's a little less than
it's
what
low for
I...
a production
yeah,
designer, right? It's low for an average production designer, but you took this indie project on a hope and a prayer, as everybody else does. And like Mr. Barker says, yeah, you get to use that opportunity now. I know a lot of 20-something production designers, late 20-something, early 30-something, still trying to like get in, and you've got your meal ticket. Complaining feels like the worst way to take your next step.
Absolutely.
That is...
Also, it's so funny because it's like we're like 5 weeks into the obsession craziness.
Yeah.
And Curry Barker's like, they told me I can do whatever I want now. And I'm like, no, that's not why you were successful. Give him nothing. Give him scraps.
Yeah, ultimately, nobody knows why people are successful. They just see something be successful, and then they just kind of ride that into the ground. There's no attempt to, like, reverse engineer anything. It seems like people want to think as little as possible. It's rather impressive what the industry does.
Well, we will have at least one other movie before he even knew anything that he did was going to be this successful, so that'll be nice to see what else he had cooking.
We will see. It's tough for him because this movie, a lot of it's a word of mouth thing and repeat viewing things. So if people like the next movie, it might be like The Backrooms. Like a lot of people go see it week one, and if it's not actually any good, it'll just sort of drop off.
Yeah, I mean, I like the movie. I told you I liked it a lot.
I know you like it. It feels like every week you send me something about Obsession.
Because
Maybe
it's
2 or 3
crazy
times.
what's going on right now.
I know. I'm just saying. I know you like
so
it. I'm well
weird.
aware.
I don't agree with this. They're campaigning Indy Never Ready as supporting actress.
Wow, that's some fucking bullshit.
Right? Because she's the fucking lead?
Like, even if you wanted to argue, be like, oh, well, it's really a one-person thing and there's no females. I say, no, that's not even true. It's not even true. She is definitely number 2 on the call sheet by a wide margin.
And they're trying to do the Carol thing. I'll say that every time. Where Rooney Mara, who was the lead in Carol. It is from her perspective. The movie is mostly from her perspective. Yes, it is called Carol, and that is the Cate Blanchett part. It was bullshit. And you know what? It failed. She didn't get in. She didn't make it.
Yeah, I wouldn't fall for it. I mean, I wouldn't fall for it. Don't do it. We're done on Obsession for
This
the
is
week.
it. I'm sorry. We're all done.
Every week. Whoopi's not in that.
Can you imagine if they got Whoopi, though?
Instead of Andy Richter, it's Whoopi Goldberg's her mom.
I love it.
Wouldn't that be great?
I want Whoopi to be in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre now.
I don't want to have to watch that.
70-something-year-old Whoopi Goldberg in the Texas
Whatever.
Chainsaw
They had
Massacre.
the actress from the original movie in the stupid Netflix one like 5 years ago. They're not above it.
I didn't clock that. I know that happened, but...
Not only that, she was like a major action role. She wasn't just like, I'm an old lady. She's doing the H2O remake thing.
Oh.
It's not H2O, but the one, that came out 20 years later.
I know what you're talking about.
It's not without precedent.
H4O.
Well, we're distracted now. Let me drink the water and get some room tone.